Oh, yeah, I'll agree to the showdown. It's like like a manly thing. I am in. I won't join you. If I win, you won't let me. You will let me walk free.
可以，你要是赢了，想走我也不会强留。但是他们咋办？
The rebel leader nodded towards the lamb behind us. Beside us, they looked at me, their expression filled with worry and fear. I looked away and stayed quiet. Now's not the time to worry about them. I got to join the rebel group. If I try to negotiate with the rebel leader, he might change his mind. In a fit of anger. Yeah, if I win, then he might be reasoned with the lambs. Better secure my own safety first. Later, I'll figure out how to handle the lambs.
看来你也没为他们想太多呀。那行，俺们就先比吧。
Yeah, we will.
选一个用刀的好手，拿两把竹刀。死！
The rebel leader agreed to my suggestion. He waved his hand, and the young rebel hurried off to fetch the bamboo swords for a match. I'm so excited. I'm gonna beat you up. After 6 of incense time, the rebel who was going to spar with me brought 2 bamboo sticks. The rebel swordsman tossed the bamboo stick, hurling it towards me. Smack! I reached out and caught it, gripping tight. This isn't a bamboo sword, it's just a stick. I look at the bamboo stick in my hand, frowning. Who's my match? That big guy over there? I picked at a burly figure standing behind the hothead. This guy, he's towering 8-footer with a fierce mug like a guardian spirit. Why, that's not a bamboo stick, that's a spear! I said it coldly before snatching the bamboo stick from the hothead. Okay, now it became bamboo. It's not a bamboo stick, it's a bamboo spear. Without hesitation, he came charging at me. Judging by his clumsy steps, it's clear he's all brawn and no brains. Easy pickings. Whoosh! The big guy swung his stick, closing the gap to just 2 steps away from me, then charged forward, aiming a hard swing at my upper body. I took a quick step back, not slipping at all, leaned away to avoid his first swing. At the same time, I spun my waist, lifting the stick and aimed it for his neck. 1 point! Smack! I quick as a flash. My stick hit his neck before he could dodge. Ouch! He grunted in pain, letting out a cry. Just 1 round, I managed to hit his brute right in the neck. He froze in place, stunned by my blow. Initially, it seems like he wanted to retaliate, but seeing my stick still against his neck, he thought better of it. If I had used a real blade, his neck would have been halfway severed by now. Well, looked like I won. Oh! Why? Jump in! Right after I started at this dark gatekeeper, I heard the rebel leader calling out. He grabbed a bamboo stick and came charging at me. Oh yes! Ah, wasn't that much over? Why is he jumping in now? He wants to sparring. Come on, give him a good sparring. The rebel leader didn't waste a second. He came charging at me, swinging his bamboo stick with a fierce determination. Whoa, whoa! Whoosh, whoosh! His strikes came fast and strong. Like a stampede, I couldn't escape. I dodged to the side just in to avoid both attacks. I then, as I went to counter with a swing of my own, he struck again. I had remarkable speed and force, making it impossible to dodge. Brought it on, bring it on, brought it on. Why is it in past tense? I braced myself and swung back with all I had. Oh, that felt so good. Crack! One more time! Yes, yes! I'm so excited for this. Crack, crack, crack! He swung his bamboo stick, meeting mine in rapid succession. We clashed for several more rounds. Yes! He phrased, then swiftly twisted his body, spinning his bamboo stick towards me. Sharp, fast, precise, and skillful. In his hands, the bamboo stick seems to take on essence of the blade. What a skill! Guy wasn't just a figurehead, he knew how to wield the blade. Without hesitation, I surged forward, meeting his blade flashes head on. Blade flashes clash and inserts wide, creating a dazzling display of light. Huh? I back off, taking a breath. We've been going for 30 rounds and still neck to neck. Strikes keep coming hard and fast. I'm holding on, giving everything I got, but just barely keeping up. But I know I got what it takes to come out on top. The fight went on, I could see his hits aren't hitting as hard, and I'm getting the hang of his fancy moves. Won't be long before I reckon and I can take him down. But I get on to hold on tight. My energy is draining, my hands pounding like crazy, a taste of blood in my mouth, vision getting fuzzy. I'm just hungry. Get to hang in there if I want to win.
对了，不必了。
Hey, that's a nice sparring. Yeah. I love it. What?
为人发喜心，不必了。哎呀，第一回能遇着手指俺们多刀的人，我算赢了。
Thank you. The rebel leader panted hard, looking at me tiredly.
都走吧。
You, I won? And you let us all go? I just stared at the rebel leader dumbfounded. I figured he'd let me go. But I didn't expect him to let the lambs go too, just like that.
啊，我留着小女娃有啥用？带走，你把人家都带走。
So cute. The rebel leader tossed the bamboo stick to his pen and gestured towards me. Aren't you afraid I'll snitch to the official soldiers if I run into them?
不操心啊，教授就知道了。你不是会保管的为中人。
Oh, okay. The rebel leader glanced at me, grinned, and chuckled. This guy serious? Is he really letting us walk away? Like, you know what? Take the opportunity and go away. I shot him a skeptical look, but I didn't want to stick around any longer. Hey, I made a body right here. I went over to the lamps and started leading them away. We're leaving, I said slowly to the lamps, then casually took Curer's hand.
等一下，
Oh, is it like taking someone's hand is like bad? The rebel leader suddenly yelled out. I stopped. The lambs. Ah! I got the lambs with me. They were a bit scared and I was a bit worried. What now? Is he changing his mind? Supposed to let go if we won the match. And then he is afraid we'll report the route to the officials and won't let us go?
天色有些晚了，你这走夜路也不方便，干脆在俺们这儿住一晚上啊。
Thank you. Let's have a drink.
还有个事情，你家不是会影子戏吗？真的吗？假的？
Oh no, not the shadow play. I don't know, had enough of it.
俺这些兄弟很多都是穷乡僻壤出来的，从来都没看过影子戏。
Yeah, we will do it for as long free drinks.
命丢了，几百个人跟官兵拼杀一番，爬出来的。也看一回戏对很多人来说是头一回。
哎，大哥，你咋又说这来不吉利的话了？你上次不是说了吗？不能……
哎，你屁下去！我这不算扰乱军心，哪怕几百个人杀出一个，只要把官兵杀完了，也是俺们赢。怕死就不来闯，想闯就别怕死。我开始不就说了，这是扰乱军心。嗯，
是，大哥说的对，我们都不怕死，我们都能闯。
Exactly.
不好意思，伙计，让你见笑了。俺们这些兄弟经常这样吵。总之，能不能给俺们演一出呀？啊，演咋想都行，不会让人家白演。
Hey, free booze.
就好猜。
The rebel leader eyed me in the lumps, his face lighting up with a sly grin as he rambled on. His urgency was palpable, making it tough to turn him down. Plus, the night was unforgiving on these mountain trails, and a break in a nearby village sounded tempting. And well, the promise of a hearty meal and some drinks was hard to resist. Yeah, hey, we will all drink, but you're all underage, so I glanced at the lamps. They seem to be on board too. Alright, we'll do it your way, but we're not good at acting, so don't expect much. And if the official soldiers come tomorrow, we'll say you made us stay.
对，那就这样办。蓉蓉，去给俺安排住处。
See, that's how you settle, man things. Just fist fight and everything will be buddy-buddy. I love it. The rebel leader and his soldiers split. The lambs relaxed a bit, and they started chatting with me in low voices.
刚才你打得真好，
Right? I know, right?
梁爷像死昨天的红袍子一样。
It's red robe. Red robe, like Lu Bu in the shadow play. Oh, it's Lu Bu. Yeah, this lamb sure you know how to flatter. So cute. I told them we'd put on a shadow later. Shadow show later. Later it'll be like last night. I'll do the shadows. You girls bang the drums. More like play the drums. I look at man's soup, then address the other lamps.
腌好了有肉吃吗？
No, you get drinks, alcohols. Yeah, I'll ask them for some meals later.
太好了！
Mm-hmm.
爷，我们都真像是戏班子了。
The lasses were talking a lot, one after other. Yeah, I guess I'm really getting into this role. Forgot I was just hard hand. Started to feel more like a leader of a theater troupe. Somehow maybe it wasn't just a promise of food shelter that made me agree to stay. I really did want to put on a shadow play with the lamps. After all, like the rebel leader said, there are things in life that only happen once and it might just be it. This was probably the first I'd be acting with the lamps in front of others. And last time. Yeah. Now this just got sad suddenly. Night fell, the silver moon peeked through the clouds. The rebel leader gathered a bunch of rebels and we lit a big fire in the village center. We set up a white curtain in front of the campfire and the lamps tied the shadow puppets to bamboo stick. There were lots of spectators tonight. The rebels formed circles around us, crowding in close. Their eyes were wide with curiosity, not wanting to miss a thing. Just like the rebel leader said, they probably hadn't seen a shadow play before, so they were eager to see what we had in store. Whew. I let out a big breath and settled behind the white curtain. Beside me, Mansu plopped down. He passed me Lubu and took Zhang Fei. The same ones we did last night, the three heroes battle
老
Lubu.
爷，开始吧。
Yeah, let's start, but let's please skip this part. She gave me a small smile and I nodded to the other lambs. The drums began, she took a deep breath and started singing again. Oh no, I hate this! Now I'm starting to hate the shadow play. I'm sorry.
张把蛇毛手
Look, I've seen this 1,000 times.
情
Oh, wait.
吕布去交战，贼命难逃仗义得耶。
Yeah, but she sings good now. Mansup sang softly, her voice bleeding with the crackling of campfire touching the hearts of the rebels swords gathered around. She was more confident in singing now. They're quite a lively bunch, I got to say. After catching our shadow play, they've been cheering non-stop, craving for more. Please, no more! Under the rebel leader's orders, they arranged the sap soldiers from the front, swapping with those at the back, and so we ended up doing fewer more runs. It's fine, just don't let me see it, okay? After that, the rebel leader kept his word and treating us to the feast with good grubs and drinks. Ooh, now that tastes good. It was our first proper meal since Shenzhou. And with less on my mind, I chowed down heartily, filling up on meat and knocking back plenty of booze. While we drank and ate meat, the rebels chatted around me. One of them shared a story a few years back. When he was gathering herbs in the mountain ravine and came to face with the tiger, snarled at him from about a dozen steps away, and he was so scared he nearly collapsed, begging for mercy on his knees. But the tiger didn't get human talk. Instead of forgiving him, he wanted to bite him. Feeling scared, he thought whether he knelt and got bit or fought back, he died anyway. So he stood up and fought. He grabbed a stick nearby and swung at the tiger. Hitting its head hard, it howled, wanted to hit back, but just got hit again in the belly, hurting its sides and ran off quickly. The crowd didn't believe the soldier's story and started mocking him. He got mad and insisted that he was lying, standing up to argue with the others. That's when the rebel leader spoke up. He gulped down and jogged through motion for his crew to cease their bickering and then got to telling his stories. He said he used to be a messenger, drawing a salary from the emperor, but the government shuttered the messenger post after just a few years, leaving him without a job. After that, he went back home to farm and became the village chief, but all he got was droughts and locusts, leaving the land barren. The taxes kept coming, so he borrowed from Mr. I to save himself and his neighbors. But when it was payback time, grain prices shot up and he couldn't repay. Mr. I dragged him to the court, beat him up, but let him off due to the villagers' pleas. Then more trouble, Mr. I and the official conspired against him, planned severe punishment, even death. Sentenced to die, he escaped with the help from the villagers. Soldiers chased them into the woods, intending to starve them to death. He was pushed to the brink several times, never thought of a rebellion until now, facing starvation. After this rebellion, there was no turning back for him, only forward. His words stirred a passion, tears welled up in the eyes of the rebels beside him. I want to join this group. Listening to all of this, I didn't feel much. Though despite the soldiers and landers, I hadn't experienced the oppression they had. After hearing so much, I just felt sleepy. Okay, sleep tight, Liang. Oh, it's morning now. After that, I took a nap. I woke up with the birds chirping and the rebels packing up. Didn't realize it was morning. Time to go. Woke up in the little ship, packed up, and said goodbye to the rebels. The rebel leader and his followers saw us off the village entrance.
哎，伙计，真不跟俺们一道打仗？
Yeah, I want to join you. You seem so cool. The rebel leader stood by the village entrance, giving my shoulder a pat and asking with a grin. Yeah, I got some business to take care of this with glasses.
哎，他们死关完以后，你能来不？
I want to. Thank you. Probably not. Why? Probably not. I told him straight. Why? He's safer being bandit than fighting as a rebel. Yeah, but you got bros.
哎，你这身手不跟我一起去死，真是可惜了。要是到时候想来，俺们也没叫官兵全灭的话，尽管来投我。
The rebel leader looked a bit sad, letting out a long sigh and shaking his head. Sounds easy, but how will I find you when the time comes? I asked
哎，
casually.
好办，到时候你一路去先造反军队，见一个就报一个我的名号。
What's your name anyway? Suddenly I realized I didn't know his name after all this time.
李创江，
Steering Leader Lee. Oh yeah, you mentioned it like in the first half, right? I repeated the name silently. It's new to me, but honestly I didn't pay much attention to the names of the rebels.
我在高闯王手底下起事，你要是闯王，我是闯将。你要是
General
回
Lee
去就报闯将的名号来写我。闯，来跟俺们闯出一片天，杀的那些官兵丢盔弃甲，杀的那些狗官跪地求饶。
I want to join them so bad. Chuckled confidently, striking a heroic stance. Got it. I nodded and led the pack horse heading towards Jizu with the lambs. After a while, I glanced at the rebel soldiers lined up in the distance. A flag fluttered in the wind, its poles shining silver, its crimson flag looking like it's soaked in blood. I saw a sight I saw yesterday. There wasn't much wind yesterday, so I didn't see what on the flag. At first, I thought it had Lee character, as most commanders do. But today, I really realized it wasn't Lee. Just a big, daring character. Daring general. The rebel general looking to make you smart. Suits him well. By the end, still didn't know why he, with his northern accent, led his crew through Jin territory heading north. He didn't know if I was just hired hand or where the slums were going.